All right, we're live. Hello everybody, and welcome to Crunch Sports. Sorry for the delay; we're 10 minutes late, but yeah, welcome to the channel. And today's video is Arsenal versus Manchester City preview in the Carabao Cup Quarter Finals. Yeah, we've got Somil back. Hi, Somil,
Hi, hi.
and we've got Paritosh, Manchester City fan, back again. Hi, Paritosh, how are you, man?
Hey man, I'm good. How are you guys?
All good, bro. And we've got Akash, Arsenal fan, and
Yes, Arsenal
we've
fan. Yes.
right, and we've got Shrihari as well. Hi, Shrihari.
Hi.
Right. So, yeah, where do we start with City, Man City versus Arsenal, or maybe Arsenal versus Man City? So, how are you guys feeling? We'll start off with Akash. Considering Arsenal aren't doing anything right now, what's your feeling? How do you go about it?
It's not about doing anything. We're doing everything, but except finishing. Look at the amount of chances we create every game. Look at the amount of possession we have every game. It's just we have no finishing in the game. We have all our attackers are just letting us down, bro. Every single one of them are letting us down. And the midfield. The midfield. How do you play three CDM? I don't understand. Our most creative player is the centre back, David Luiz.
Yeah, I agree with that actually because
Only one. He dribbles more than Willian. I don't know what Willian does. I don't know what kind of a bullshit signing is Willian.
well, you
It's a
guys
What
were
kind
free
too
of
transfer.
excited when you signed Willian, right? The first game he killed it
Wasn't it a
after
free
he did.
transfer?
Yeah, yeah,
it's a
exactly.
three assist. It's the three assist curse. Mkhitaryan, the one we got from you guys in United. That
Right,
guy first game he also had three assists, and
right.
after that bullshit. Did
Nothing.
nothing the whole season.
See,
Willian, bro. Willian, I
you
don't get.
don't usually you can't actually tell a free transfer is a flop, but I think Willian comes under that category, to be honest, because I watch Arsenal games. I watch every Arsenal game, and he does next to nothing. So
Bro,
he's
Hmm.
one player who I think is a flop being a free transfer. Yeah, go ahead.
the fact that he still gets into the team ahead of Reece Nelson, ahead of who else? Ahead of Pepe. Bro, he gets in the team ahead of Nicolas Pepe. Nicolas Pepe has 5 goals and 5 assists this season in the Europa League, be it, but
Right.
he deserves to start. Willian just got 3 assists in one game against Fulham, and he's just. I think he has Arteta's nudes or something, dude. I don't know how he gets into the team.
So, where do you think, like, what do you think is going wrong? Is it the midfield or is it what is going wrong? Do you think Arteta's selection is wrong?
No, see, he's doing the best with what he has. It's facts. I don't blame Arteta myself. I am Arteta in. He's doing the best he can with the players he has. The players show no fight in the game, no sort of fight in the game. You look at United, for example. They went 2-0 down against Southampton at halftime, and
Right.
the full time the result is 3-2. They showed fight in the game. Ole didn't have to do anything. Just Bruno and has some sort of captain quality.
Right.
Look at
Yeah.
Aubameyang. Aubameyang is a captain. Okay, we get it. But he's a captain by example. And when he's out of form, there's just no motivation in the team. There's literally nobody that can carry the team.
Yeah, I
This
Not to
agree because
mention your captain, Grand Shaka.
is not
It's
our
still probably
captain.
Arsenal's
No,
best captain.
well,
yeah,
everything's
let's
going
not talk
wrong.
about
Arsenal are getting
every.
more red cards than the number of goals they're scoring, and
It's
Yeah.
been so long since I saw the last goal I saw was Nicolas Pepe's penalty, but the last goal from open play was Aubameyang. That too to equalize against Southampton. Before that,
right.
we have 13 goals, and Liverpool and United together scored 13 goals in the last weekend.
Right. So, yeah, things aren't going in the favor of Arteta. And Paritosh, let me add you in. What do you think is going on with Man City right now? Because
I think
they drew to West Brom, and they dropped points last weekend, didn't they? I mean, this week. No, they beat
I
Southampton
think
1-0.
1-0. Yeah, I think they're in it's a very tricky situation. It's not as bad as Arsenal, but I think there is a little less motivation and drive in the City team to score as many goals as they used to score 2 seasons prior. And I can't, as a City fan, we're happy with the position we're in. We know Pep can bring us higher up in the table, maybe in the top four. But as a spectator, as a fan, we want to see more goals. We want to see better team play. We want to see City dominate in possession. And yeah, we have faith in Pep that he turn things around eventually. Maybe right now
Yeah.
it's rough timing. He doesn't want to. He's more worried about risking injury, not playing Aguero. There's all different factors that Pep plays in his head. And as City fans, I think we can understand his position and his concern to play it safe.
Yeah, I think
So do
City's
you
main problem is their injury concerns. They are
Yes.
very injury prone.
so do you
Yeah, there are
think
some players.
you're missing the goals from Aguero, or do you think De Bruyne is not creating enough chances? What do you think is the reason of City? Because at any point of the season, when you see City usually are the top scorers in the league, and this time United have scored more goals than Man City, and that's just weird. What do you think is going wrong for City? Are they not creating enough chances, or are they not taking the chances?
Watford isn't in the Premier League. That's going wrong for City.
Oh.
Oh no. But yeah, I think there is a little less finishing. De Bruyne is doing what he can. But yeah, considering the form he was in the previous season, we would expect him to, show that class on the field every single time, not really miss on certain passes or any kind of mistakes on the field. But yeah, it's a mix. It's even lack of finishing, I think, with Aguero on the bench and Gabriel Jesus doing the best he can. It's a trick. It's tricky. Yeah, you can't really hope for more than what the players are providing. They're doing the best they can.
Right,
So maybe that's not
right.
good enough for
So
now, but they'll get better. Yeah.
yeah, and you've got Pep Guardiola, and if he can't turn things around, then there aren't many in world football as managers who can. But yeah, we all know Pep Guardiola is a world-class manager, and we don't expect Man City to be there. Um,
Yeah.
but to be fair, look, it's Arteta versus Pep Guardiola. When Arteta signed as the manager, we heard that he is gonna be the next Pep Guardiola. So
I
things
mean,
aren't really going well for them.
his defense, he has more trophies than any other PL manager in the last 2 years. I mean, apart from the top in the top six, apart from Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp, he has more. So
That's the
you
only
can't.
difference Arsenal have right now, to
Yeah.
be fair. That they've won trophies, but when Arsenal won the FA Cup, I've got Arsenal fans who are my friends. I've got my brother who is an Arsenal fan. My only thing, what I had a reply was Wigan won the FA Cup and they got relegated in the same season. So
Okay,
that's
that was last year, but you can see the difference he's made from look. Unai Emery was a mess of a manager. He created such a huge mess when
Bro,
he
what
left.
are you
Uh,
telling? He was the best manager, bro. What are you telling?
of
I
mess
mean,
he left.
considering how he's doing in Villarreal now, yes, Unai
Yeah,
Emery was a better manager, and he
He
did
didn't know
deliver in
English.
Arsenal,
That was his.
obviously.
yes.
He didn't know English. That was his downfall. He didn't. His good evening tactics were not
good
working in the
evening.
Premier League.
English.
He didn't
Arsenal.
know what to say when his team was down. That too, especially with the core of English players that we have. He didn't know. Half of our players were making fun of him. Our own players were making fun of their manager. So that's how bad he was. But he did get some crucial results. I mean, he got us to the Europa League final. I can't say anything wrong about that. But he bottled the top four. We should have easily got top four. We had to get 2 points out of 3 games. Last 3 games of the Premier League, we had to get 2 points to get top four, and he messed it all up. He lost to Crystal Palace. He lost to Brighton. Crucial games he lost, and he was sacked. And he left behind a huge mess. And Arteta has had to deal with the mess left by Wenger, the mess left by Emery, all these problems. And the board has not helped Arteta at all. Ozil is an Arteta player. But they're like, no, you're not allowed to use Ozil. I don't know how. Ozil was such a good player for Arteta. He created so many chances for Arteta.
Do you
I
think?
still don't understand that. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get involved. Shriyari, let's involve him. Shriyari, where do you think? What do you think? Who do you think will win? Are you backing City to win, or maybe we lost them already? Shriyari, can you hear us? No, I don't
It
think
is
he can. We
frozen
can
in a
hear
very.
Yeah.
It is frozen in a very weird still.
him. Right. Aryan says Willian was the worst signing by Arteta by a mile, and he
And
says,
the fact is, Willian wasn't even an Arteta signing. Willian was a Raul Sanlehi signing, the one from Barcelona. He was supposed to be the messiah who was supposed to save Arsenal.
Oh.
He signed
well, yeah.
Willian,
he he
and
he
as
saved
soon as he
Arsenal.
signed Willian, he was sacked.
He definitely saved us.
Aryan says we're missing leaders and real leaders like Vieira. Yeah, absolutely. When I look at Arsenal, I don't see that hunger from them because look, yeah, Oba is the captain, but he's the captain only because he's your best player. He's not the captain because he's a leader on the pitch. And the only one thing, Arteta made Rob Holding the captain in the last match when he had David Luiz in the field. He
No, no, no,
had.
no, no. He,
What do you think
Kieran
about
Tierney
that?
should be the captain of Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah, I
The amount
agree
of
that.
the amount of passion he shows, he's the only consistent performer this season. Tierney and Gabriel, they're the only two people we can rely on.
Yeah, I
We
agree
can
with that. I highly
consistently,
rate Tierney,
we
and
can
I
Yeah.
think he is.
consistently depend
I
on
think the
him.
defense has improved because of these two signings. Their defense
Yeah,
wasn't that
we
great last
at
season.
one point in the Premier League we had the best defense this season, and before the Leicester and Liverpool game. But
Yeah, that was
what
at the
do
start
you?
of the season.
Yeah, at the start of the season, at like I think like 8 games through.
Yeah, 6 to 8 games, something like that.
Adit says Wigan played Europa when they were relegated. Yeah, that was just imagine, dude. A team gets relegated and then you're playing in the Europa League. That's next level. And
Probably gonna be us.
yeah, there is a possibility. No team is too good to get relegated. We thought Leeds are too good to get relegated, and then they stayed down for 16 years, 16, 17 years.
We're
So,
the next
yeah,
Leeds,
but
I'm telling you. If we don't invest in January, we're going to be the next Leeds for sure. We're going to get relegated this season if we don't invest in January.
talking about January, do you think Arsenal, I mean, Arsenal definitely have to spend, but how many
Yeah,
signings are you
Yeah.
expecting?
reports are coming out. A report came out today that Arsenal are fully going to back Mikel Arteta over the summer um, because of relegation concerns.
Do
So
they really have money for buying players?
I,
yeah.
I doubt.
We
I'm
apparently
pretty
the
sure they
owner is
have. Yeah.
the owner is backing Arteta, so he's gonna be backed in the January transfer window, and they'll give him. He only has a year left in his contract, so based on how he does from January to June is his period. If he does well, he'll
Who
get
would
another contract. Or
who would you like to see come to Arsenal as the Messiah that Willian was supposed to be
um,
from this transfer?
if it's possible, if he would like, then I'd go with Husam Awar from Lyon.
Do you
That would be a
really
good
think he'll come
signing.
to Arsenal right now?
I don't think so. He'll come
I
to
don't
us.
Problem,
think so, but
yeah, that's the problem. Arsenal are linked with really good players. They pulled off Thomas Partey, who I never expected him to see in an Arsenal jersey.
They were linked with
I
Coutinho.
Exactly.
They didn't get him in the
and
summer.
I had zero hope. That too, especially on deadline day when
on
the
deadline day,
hour
exactly.
deal was off. The deadline day, Fabrizio reported that the hour deal was off, and I was like, "That's it.
Right.
Done. We're not gonna get
Then
any midfielder this whole season, and we're screwed. We'll do something in January. We'll get Wendy or someone from Norwich or something, and we're gonna get mid-table again." And then out of nowhere, party deal appears, and we paid the release clause. It was such a great time, but then
But he
what?
got injured. I
Yes,
think his injury was like a downfall for Arsenal season because he's
Yeah.
like when he played in Atletico Madrid, he was
just see the
too good.
United. can see the Manchester United game.
Yes.
He controlled the midfield with Mohamed El Nini as his
Oh,
partner.
yes. Yes.
I
Exactly.
highly rate Partey. I think he's one
Yes.
player who will walk into any Premier League team right now. I bet you he'll walk into that Liverpool side as well. But do you
Down
think
Bruno
he was
Fernandes,
injured?
Paul
He stopped
Pogba.
Messi, bro. He stopped Messi.
Exactly. So
Partey is
we have that caliber of a player,
Yes.
and we need to make him happy, or he could just be like, I'm leaving in a year, I'm going to Liverpool or something like that. I'm sure any team would be happy to take him. So we'll have to invest some signings. Yeah, exactly as what Aryan is saying.
right. Yeah,
And
Okay.
I don't think Arsenal's defense is that big of an issue. It's the problem
yeah.
is your creativity. You aren't
Finishing.
creating as many chances. And but who do you think will be your playmaker? Do you think Ozil will be given the nod in January, or do you think because Ozil's agent has come out and said that he's not going to leave in January, he'll leave in the end of the summer.
I'm going
So
to
do you
leave in
think?
January because he's eating our wages for free. Why would he leave in January?
Yeah,
He's
exactly. But
sitting at home playing Fortnite and he's getting 350 bags a week. Why would he leave?
I,
He,
I
There is
agree
no
with this point made
there's
by
no reason
Aryan.
for him to leave.
Look at how Bruno changed Man United when he came in Jan. We need a signing exactly. I don't believe in that one player can change the whole team, but Bruno Fernandes proved everyone wrong. He
Fernandez
he
is
was
in
the
the league.
reason why we finished in third, and he is the reason why we are in a title race. Even though I don't think we are right now, but yeah, where we are, it's because of Fernandes. You remove Fernandes out of the team, we're nothing more than a mid-table team. And signings can
Not
be made
that
like
bad.
those.
Come on, you have Paul Pogba, you have your
Paul
Yeah,
Pogba, bro.
Martials and Rashfords.
We've
He's
had this
not.
discussion
We've
before.
seen we've
Pogba is
seen Pogba we've seen Pogba for 4 years now, and Fernandes in less than a year has had more impact than what Pogba has had in the last 4 years.
But
And
he's still a quality player on his day when he turns up.
he
So
definitely
that
is.
is
His
Yeah, that's
true.
the
day
point.
doesn't come
That's
up.
the
His
point
day
I
doesn't
made
come
in
up.
the last
Doesn't come
video.
up.
The problem with Pogba is on his day he can be world class, but the problem with him is those days doesn't
He's
come
not given the
consistently.
day.
Right. He
I think
gets
it's
that
just
one. Go ahead.
I think it's the lack of chances being given to him because of that one mistake. He's benched for the next 5 games, 6 games,
and his
and he's not
correctly
given that
when
chance
his
to shine.
correctly when he is playing the time of his life, his agent comes out and says some BS.
Yeah, that's the point, and that's why United fans don't want him to play anymore. And we can see now Pogba will play for the move. He'll play. We probably might see the best out of Pogba in the next remaining months till he's here. So yeah, talking about this game, how confident are you, Akash, about Arsenal? What do you think will happen?
I'm 30% sure that we'll at least take it to the penalties.
Oh,
At
so
least to the penalties.
you're not even 30% sure that you'll win the game in the normal time. I'm just kidding.
We're not scoring
And
in
just
open
taking it
play.
to
We're
penalties.
not scoring a goal in open play. I just know we're not going to score in open play. Because even
Pogba is
Aubameyang,
injured, right?
yeah, Aubameyang is not playing. So the only hope I have is Martinelli. Martinelli is coming back for this game. I am hoping he starts today, which because he got 30 minutes at Everton, so he'll mostly start today. So he is the key player. He is gonna turn our season around, according to me.
Yeah, Aryan says, why is Van de Beek getting benched so much? Yeah, I agree. I don't think we're using Van de Beek, and I'm sure Van de Beek would be a great player if Arsenal had the opportunity to sign him. And yeah, so Paritosh, what do you think about the match?
Well, I do think it's going to go in City's favor. I'm expecting maybe a 2-0 win, considering we're not that very we're not how do I
Yeah.
say this?
You're not in
We're not
form.
confident of putting the ball behind the net every
It's at
single
the
chance we
Emirates.
get.
Yeah, it's at the Emirates, but that's
I'm
Is
not
it?
an
sorry, then I
advantage for
have no
Arsenal,
hope.
is
Then I have no hope.
it? You've lost 4 matches in a row,
I
right?
don't want to remind
Emirates, four
I
or
don't want to
five.
remind Akash of the De Bruyne masterclass at the Emirates last season.
Yeah,
But
I know.
oh, if he
Even
if he
at
can
the
pull that off
Etihad,
this season, yeah.
the Louis nightmare at Etihad.
The beginning of the season,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, I remember that he
This
screwed
was
it
right
up.
It
after
was a
lockdown
madness.
reopened.
He did everything, but he's been one of the better signings that we've made in the past few years. I rate David Luiz. He's a good player.
I think
Yeah.
But
So
that
Akash,
experience comes in
yeah,
handy. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Somil, where do you stand on that? What do you think?
I think City will obviously take it home. I think it'll be a 2-1 win to City, and Arsenal will score a
One.
goal.
Oh, you think we'll score a goal? How sweet!
Yes, I think Arsenal will score a goal. I'm just taking the their cup from last season into count. So yeah, I think they'll score a goal.
Aryan
But City
himself
will
is
be
a
on top.
he's
I
an
feel.
Arsenal fan.
I think.
Himself is saying
I think
Emirates is
Kyle
City
Walker
is
might.
training ground.
He might give away a penalty sometime in the first half.
Yeah, see,
I
Yeah,
just
see,
have a
if,
feeling.
exactly.
if Arsenal
The
players
goal.
don't become UFC players like Grand Xhaka, he became a UFC player that day. If they don't
Nicolas
become like
Pepe, dude. Nicolas Pepe
then,
as well.
yes, Nicolas Pepe as well. So yeah, then it'll be 2-1 win for Man City, or they'll get embarrassed.
Bro,
So
I
Akash,
have
I've got a
yeah.
question. Do you think you should play your strongest team and try to go for a win in the Carabao Cup, or do you think he needs to rotate the squad? And I mean, your
Rotate the
rotated
squad.
squad is doing the best in the Europa League, right?
Rotate the squad. Play the EL squad. I'd go with Runarsson in goal. Cedric at right back. Luis at centre back with Holding. No Gabriel. I wouldn't risk Gabriel at this game. Left back, Siad Kolasinac. Granit Xhaka should play this game because he definitely shouldn't be playing against Chelsea.
Fight.
And Emil Smith Rowe is one
Fair.
player that I really like. He's exactly what we need right now. I don't know why Arteta isn't giving him the chance to play. He's such a good player. He's gone on loan to RB Leipzig. He's done well there. He's gone on loan to Huddersfield. He's done well there in the championship. He's done well everywhere he's gone. So he deserves a chance at Arsenal, especially when we're in a relegation turmoil like this. So Smith Rowe should get a chance today. Martinelli should start. Balogun should start. Balogun is one player that's really interesting to watch. He has something that's Henri like about him. You can say
Yes,
that.
you're basically changing the whole team, but do you really think Arteta will change the whole team, or do you think he'll
But I
play
will
Lacazette or
probably
someone?
stick El Nini in there somewhere and Willian in there somewhere because Willian is 100% starting tonight, and I know it for a fact. And he's only there to walk on the pitch.
Shriyari, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you good. Where do you stand? Who do you think will win? Do you think City will beat Arsenal, or do you think Arsenal will do an absolute madness and come up with something else and beat Man City?
It should be an easy walk for City, according to me. But since City have also had like a mediocre season, like they're not playing the level that they were playing like past 2 seasons. But I think it should be easy for City. You never know. Arteta has done well in cup competitions. He himself said after the Everton game that we are not doing well in the league, but we're doing well in the cup competition. So we have to look forward. And I think when Arteta would play against Pep, he would have an incentive to show Pep that he's capable of beating him again. He did it last season. Now he'll do it. Hopefully he will. But I think City have the upper hand, and since Arsenal have been a bit not a bit. They have been more than a what do you say a downgraded team now because of the squad depletion, the injury to Aubameyang, the midfield being lack of creativity. It's just like they're playing three defensive midfielders, and then the wingers just It's just Nicola Pepe who's just trying to do something. And if you see Ainsley Maitland-Niles is also fine, but I think Ainsley Maitland-Niles would be better as a right back, and he wouldn't be that attacking. But on the left, if I see Aubameyang can play as a left winger, Saka is good. But Saka, I think sometimes I see the final ball from Saka is not that great.
He's only
Uh,
18, so let's
Yeah,
give him time. No
there's
pressure.
one.
He's
There's
the he should be
Arsenal
the
has
creator that they
Yes.
desperately
exactly.
need.
Yeah, but
I think
but
Arsenal
he's
are way too reliant
learning
on
to play.
Saka for creating something. There's Saka and
Yeah.
Tierney are and
Yeah,
Gabriel.
Tierney
Left
is
hand
great.
side is lethal. That left hand side is lethal. We have a good left hand side. It's just the center that's the problem. It's the middle of the park. We lose the ball too much in the middle of the park.
Yeah, you
And the
need
problem is
starting
both are
back.
very young. Even Tierney is how much?
Yeah,
20, I
Tierney is
guess.
20.
Yeah, and Saka is 18 or something. So
Mm.
Arsenal are heavily reliant on their youngsters. It's the experienced players like Lacazette, like Oba for now, and like Granit Xhaka. They like Willian. You said they are all disappointing.
Look at the player we are counting on to uh, make our season better. Look at the player we're counting on to make our season better. Martinelli. As soon as he comes back from injury, all our worries are gone. We're praying to him like he's the next Messi or something. We're relying on an 18-year-old to come back and do something insane. That's
But
how
Martinelli
bad
is
we've
good
become now.
though. Like
He is very
he
Martinelli
is
good.
is
good.
Yeah.
amazing, but he
He did
shouldn't
step
be
up
having the pressure
against
he's
Chelsea last
yeah,
season.
he can be even better than Aubameyang on his day.
That's the
But
point because you look at Arsenal, they've got really good youngsters, but the problem is there's way too much pressure on them. If you talk, I'm a United fan, so I'll take a United example. You look at Mason Greenwood. He is a top quality player, but we don't play Greenwood every week. But on the other hand, Arsenal are heavily reliant on their youngsters, be it Saka, Tierney, or even Martinelli. I highly rate those players. So yeah, let's get into the
every
combined
game,
11. Right, go ahead.
Saka has played every game he has. This whole season, he's played so many games. 18-year-old man, how many times can you play? That too, the amount of positions he's played in. The amount of positions he's played in. He's played at left back. He's played at left wing back. He's played at left wing. He's played at central midfield. He's played at central attacking midfield. He's played at right wing.
Yeah, I
He's
He
think
played a
has,
right wing.
They're
That's
really they're gambling with his fitness just
yeah.
to hope that something comes out of it, which is a very
and
bad
is that a
idea.
anybody
sign? Is
playing
that a
back
sign
just
of
throw Saka
a
in
weak
there.
You see,
manager?
Barca started
It
playing
is.
Ansu Fati, and then he got injured for like 10 months. He was playing continuously, so you can't really play an
Yeah.
18-year-old in every match.
Yeah.
He
So
Yeah.
do you
wasn't
think
playing every
Arteta is
match, so just that
overusing the players in the
one
wrong
injury, right?
positions?
Overusing
Yeah.
because he doesn't have anybody else. Who would you rather stick in there, Saka or Willian? But Willian gets in anyways. He puts Willian above everyone. He puts Willian above Aubameyang. First name on the starting lineup is Willian for him, and after that comes everyone else. But see, he shouldn't have transitioned from 3-4-3 to 4-3-3. That was his downfall. He shouldn't have experimented in the Premier League. He should have just gone with the bread and butter that for him. That's 3-4-3. He simply messed up trying to play the 4-3-3, and it just got out of hand, and the squad depleted itself.
Yeah.
The problem with playing that is you basically play three centre backs and then you play Maitland Niles and Saka on the left wing but as a left wing back.
Yeah,
You play Tierney as
Niles.
the left centre back. The
Yeah,
problem with
Niles
playing
stays
that,
as a left wing back backup. Saka plays as the left wing back.
yeah, the problem with that formation is you get outdone in the midfield. You have only two players in the center of the pitch, and those are Xhaka and Elneny most of the times.
It at least works. It won us the FA Cup. It won us the Community Shield. So stick with it. No, just stick with it till we get a creative player in the squad at least.
Well, all
Yeah,
right, Bala says,
he's actually right.
let him.
If I can talk a bit.
Yeah, go ahead, sure.
Yeah, so that's what you're saying, right? First of all, the squad that they have is a bit slim right now. And the fact that they don't have Ozil in the squad lacks creativity, of course. And when you don't have the squad that you have to experiment, I don't think it's necessary to experiment formation. Yeah, the two midfielders. That's what he said. So those two midfielders won them two titles last season: the Community Shield and the FA Cup. So why does he experiment it again? So considering the he knows that the creativity is less, he knows that Aubameyang is out of form. Then why does he have to experiment? That's a bit suspicious, but it's okay. He's trying something. He's trying with what he's got, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I understand that Arsenal have a weak squad, but I don't think that they have a squad to be in the position they are in right now. They
It's just
I
a
definitely
shame to
don't.
completely
see
agree.
Ozil on
They
the bench like that all the time. It
yeah.
really
Ozil is
is.
on the bench, dude.
He,
He's
he's
at
not even on
home.
the bench. He's
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 not
playing.
at
even in the
home.
squad anymore.
It's just a shame, really, because they need creativity and they have it with them.
He hasn't
So
played
for
for
some
like
reason,
2 years, I think.
No,
They
no,
don't
no.
exactly,
play.
He's
it's
been
very.
That's my
The
point.
last game I
Like,
remember, the
we
last game I
know
remember
that
seeing him was the FA Cup or I think some game against Liverpool. It was a 5-all draw
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and Arsenal won on penalties. That was the last game I saw him play, and he bagged an assist there, and he wasn't
Yeah,
in
that was an
form.
amazing assist
Yeah,
as well. He goes to the corner
Yeah.
line and
Exactly,
he puts
and
a
he
back
flicks
heel.
it. So unselfish,
like said.
so
Ozil,
selfless of him.
I'm
Ozil isn't the
Ozil's biggest
Ozil he
fan.
was. That's a fact. But
He's not gonna
my
inclusion
problem
of
is
Ozil is not going to completely change our season around it. But when you lack
It can make it
creativity and
better.
you have Ozil, why are you playing him? Why isn't he in the squad? And the fact that Arteta has come out saying it's footballing reasons is
what
suspicious.
what is the footballing reasons? Look, footballing reason basically means that he's not good enough. But yeah, Ozil isn't the Ozil he was, but he can't be worse than what you're playing right now, can he?
Can't be worse than Mohamed El Nini and Granit Xhaka. Let's be honest. He's not
Exactly.
worse
That's
Absolutely
what
than.
I
not.
don't.
They don't come anywhere near Ozil.
But
Ashwin Manoj says you need a world-class attacking midfielder, but
I
will a
wonder who
world-class
that is.
attacking
We leave
midfielder
him at
join
home every
Arsenal?
time.
Will a world-class attacking midfielder join Arsenal right now? That's the problem.
They did look to sign Dominic Szoboszlai, but he did make
Yeah,
the move to Leipzig.
Said bye bye.
he
I'm
went.
going.
That
They
was
tried. They
hilarious.
tried.
He was linked with Arsenal, and then 2 days later, it was almost done with Leipzig. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
As
that's the
soon as he
problem.
saw the Arsenal link, he's like, no, no, no.
He's like, no, I need to make a decision on my future right now. His name is getting spoiled, you know.
The one I'm hoping for right now is Emiliano Buendia, the one from Norwich in the championship.
Norwich, right?
Yes.
I think he has created the most chances in English
Yes. When he
football.
was in
He's
the Premier,
created more chances than De
even
Bruyne
this
as well.
year, in the Football League in England, he has the most chances created, including the Premier League, Championship, and League One. So
And
he's
those,
a
I think
yeah, go
those
on.
are the signings Arsenal should be looking for because look, I know the path Arsenal are going in right now because United were in that situation, not 15th or something, but we were struggling after Sir Alex Ferguson retired. And what they did that time was sign all big signings, be it Di Maria, be it Falcao, and who else, be it Paul Pogba. But now when Solskjaer has come in, he isn't looking for those world class. Yes, he tried signing Jadon Sancho, it didn't happen. But you look at Bruno Fernandes. No one knew Bruno Fernandes maybe a year ago, and now the whole world knows him and considers him as one of the best midfielders in the world. And those are the players who will look for a step up. He used to play for Sporting Lisbon in Portugal, and even though United aren't anywhere near where they should be, it is a big step for him. And like you said, from Norwich to Arsenal is a big step, and I think those are the players you should be looking for.
Um,
Yeah, really.
we
Yeah,
should
if you
Yeah.
okay, yeah, you go.
yeah. So we should if there are talks about signing one creative midfielder. I mean, we shouldn't go for one creative midfielder. We should go for at least two. And in
A
my
back.
opinion, those should be Hosam Awar. If he doesn't come, then go for Wendia and Isco. Isco is in a bad situation right now. He's
I don't
not
think
getting,
so. Isco will come to Arsenal. Why will he come to
but
Arsenal?
Yeah, I mean,
he
I don't.
Why
he's
I
why
don't
will he
think so.
want to come to Arsenal?
he's guaranteed a start in the Premier League if he
Is he
Yeah,
comes.
though under Mikel
that
Arteta?
is
No, but you look at him and his profile, he perfectly matches what Arsenal need right now, which is
yeah, it does
Yeah, but
match.
the
Yeah, I
biggest
can agree
question
with
is,
that.
would Isco be willing to save a
yeah,
sinking ship
Yes.
like Arsenal right
yeah.
now?
If he
Considering
does
he's
and he
not
does
a
that,
youngster anymore. He's
Yes,
experienced,
exactly.
but would he be in a
28,
position
Well-established
to find that
career
drive?
going on. Yes.
Exactly.
28, and he's won everything in world football. So what? He doesn't have any other commitments. He doesn't have to win anything anymore. He's won everything there is to win. So might as well come to Arsenal and try. something new. And
I think
But
if
would
he
the
comes to
player?
Arsenal, it gives hope. It gives a lot of hope to the fans and
Yeah.
players, and that kind of motivates.
I think it'll give them a boost too. The players will get a psychological
Yeah,
boost too. They have a
How
new.
much?
You know,
How much do
exactly.
you think he is worth, though?
reports are saying like 13 million.
1-3.
That's a
Yeah,
bargain.
that's a cheap
yeah,
deal.
that's a
That's
That's
a
a
bargain.
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 So very,
That's a
very,
An
very
absolute bargain.
that's a steal.
very cheap. Yeah, that's a
That
steal.
is a steal.
Yeah, reports are saying 13 million or a loan in January till the summer, and then in the summer we might have to pay 13 million. That's
I
what
don't
they're
think the
saying.
loan will work because loans haven't worked for Arsenal in last
Danny
few.
Ceballos, he's
Yeah, see,
been on and off the
Ceballos.
whole season. He's
I
one
think
game
Ceballos was good in the last season, but this season,
a
I
part
don't
of
think
the
he's
last
got.
season. Yeah.
I don't think so. He's getting chances.
No,
Exactly. I don't
he
think he's getting.
had so many chances, dude. He is so
But is he getting the
inconsistent.
chance in the right position?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
stick him
Yeah, that's the
alongside
question.
Xhaka, and you
Yeah,
pay
stick him
Willock
on.
ahead of him.
He should play as an
He's not a
attacking
cam.
midfielder. Like
We've tried
he
playing
is the cam.
Ceballos
He's
as a cam. We've tried
He is a
playing
cam.
Ceballos as a
Ceballos,
cam. He does not
Ceballos is like Iniesta,
perform
bro.
enough.
Like I'm saying, wait,
Yeah,
Ceballos, like Iniesta, right? Like an advanced central midfielder. He's like
Yes.
that. Okay,
so he
I'm not comparing him to Iniesta.
Right.
Iniesta is
Style of
god
play
level.
is like yeah,
Style of play. So
yeah.
Yeah,
he's a central midfielder, but he'll attack.
Even though Ceballos is not a number 10, he's probably your most creative midfielder, isn't he?
yeah, but he
Yeah.
doesn't create enough. That's the problem. He doesn't get into the box enough. He stays behind the midline and he tries pinging passes. That's all he does. And once in a while, he tries getting forward. He gets fouled and he gets a free kick. That's the maximum Ceballos does.
Don't you think that's a tactical issue?
Yeah.
What's a
Because
tactical issue? I
Could
mean,
be. It could be.
not giving him the free role, because what Solskjaer does to
I've
Fernandes is
tried.
he doesn't play Fernandes as a number 10. He plays Fernandes as a playmaker. When United are not playing well in a particular match, or when we don't have enough possession, you can see Fernandes in our own box. He comes and takes the ball from the defenders, and then he tries things. So he gets a free role. I don't think Ceballos does that. So do
Yeah,
you think it's a
Ceballos
tactical
doesn't
issue, or do you think? Yeah, go ahead.
he doesn't drive the ball forward like how Bruno does. Like
Yeah,
we've
yeah,
Yeah.
we've seen Bruno change wings and all. Like he would help Van Bissaka on the right. He would go left. He would aid the midfield. So I don't see Ceballos doing that. Like the midfield is so flat that he doesn't get the space which he needs. And you put any kind of creative number 8 over there, he would struggle. He would have pressure more to defend than to attack.
yeah.
So
That's
that's
completely right. He doesn't
that's what is happening.
that's going to take on 2 to 3 defenders and ping a pass. He is a player that gives the ball to the player that does that. So you can't really give him the free role and expect him to, ping these passes and get past 2 3 players and get this penalty.
Don't
You
you think
can't.
you should give him a chance
Because
considering you are in
Yeah, we
a
have that. I'm telling you, right? We have given him the chance. He has played there about 3 to 4 games and he's done nothing. So might as well not play him there and counter attack, defend, park the bus and counter attack.
Do you think that will save Arteta's job, parking the bus and trying to hit them on the counter?
With the squad he has, there's literally nothing else we can do other than that. It's a fact that we all us
if you
Arsenal
want
fans should
to if you
understand.
want to park the bus, then you should get Jose Mourinho. There's no one who's better than him.
We got parked against them at the lane.
Exactly.
So
parking the bus is like against Arsenal's philosophy. They're known for the creative play anyway. So yeah,
players we
there's
have
no
right now.
Dennis Bergkamp. There's no Bergkamp. There's no Henry anymore. So yeah, there's
Our
it's just
midfield used to be Aaron Santi Cazorla and Thomas Rosicky. We went from all 3 creative players to
Cazorla is
exactly. We
he
went
plays
from
in La
all
Liga.
3
I see him,
creative
he's
midfielders.
too good.
We went from 3 creative
Exactly.
midfielders to Granit Xhaka, Mohamed El Nini, Danny Ceballos. It's a massive downgrade. It's just
It's like playing Fellaini instead of a world class player like Pogba.
exactly. It's like playing Fred over Van Dijk.
Yes, exactly.
But then Fred is doing
No,
really
Fred
well, to
is
be fair.
performing now.
Fred
Fred is
performs.
good.
Yeah, Fred performs.
Yeah, Fred performed.
Fred is
Fred is
okay.
delivering now.
Aryan is asking, would you consider selling Pepe?
No, of course not. I mean, he's not worth the 72 million we paid for him. I'm the first one to say that. But he's not a bad player. He deserves to be at Arsenal. He's scoring goals, he's getting assists. I mean, what else do you need from a winger? But then he's not doing it consistently in the Premier League. But um, what can I say? He's the only one that shows intent in the attack. You can see him trying to take on the players. You can see the defenders are scared of Pepe. Whenever he gets the ball, the defenders back off 2 steps.
Yeah,
And
his
you can see
one-on-one
Yeah.
is
his
amazing. His
one-on-one.
dribbling is really good.
Yeah, so he needs good players around him. You can't just leave him out on the wing, just go create something on his own. He needs players who can pull him into the game. He needs a playmaker, exactly.
So, okay, let's get into the combined 11 now. So let me start off
Moment
with
we've been waiting for.
Paritosh with the
Yeah,
goalkeepers. Paritosh, Edison or Leno?
it's an easy choice. It has to be Edison, obviously.
Just a second, just a second. We know Arsenal aren't doing well right now, and Man City's full team should be in the combined 11. But let's
Yeah,
consider the players, not
I don't
Arsenal's
agree with
form.
that. I don't agree with that.
I'm
Even
sorry.
when we're not doing well,
Yeah,
there.
I'll choose Burnt Leno over Edison.
Yeah, see, look at the
I
amount of
I cannot.
saves he's getting.
I think Edison brings this level of calmness and composure during a game. Like
But
It's
he
a
does
if
mess
you
250
up.
if you-
million
if your
pound
team is in
defense
a
in
bad
front of him.
situation,
That's yeah, but
He
if your
has
team's in a bad
he often
situation,
makes
then
a lot of mistakes. His
He makes
he
mistakes.
he
often
has been making a few mistakes when it comes to the dead ball kicks. But
yes,
otherwise, I don't see him getting a position before Leno. I'm sorry, but
but
I have to back Edison on this.
yeah, but when it comes to acrobatic saves and all that, Burnt Leno has an
Bernd
upper hand.
Leno is amazing at saves. He might not be comfortable with the ball at his feet, but
Yes,
at shot stopping, he is way better than Edison. And I can say that because we concede at least 10 to 15 shots a game.
yeah.
Doesn't have a
Shriari,
250 million pound defense in front of him to defend for him.
Maybe
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
maybe
true.
to be fair, Edison doesn't get that many shots to save compared to
Yeah,
Bernd
Exactly.
Leno. So
Exactly. And
that's
yeah.
true.
he doesn't have a world class defense. Hector Bellerin literally does not exist in the game. He does not defend. Hector Bellerin, he goes forward full speed and he walks back like he's walking on a fashion lane or something in Paris.
Right. So
he is a
Akash and Soman,
fashionista.
you're going with Leno, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Leno.
Paritosh, you're going with
All right.
Edison. Shriari, who are you going with,
Yeah.
Leno or Edison?
Edison is good with the feet, but in terms of shot stopping, I think it's Leno. So I have to go with Leno.
Okay, so my vote actually doesn't count here, but I personally would go with Edison. But yeah, you guys go with Leno. So Leno is the goalkeeper in the combined 11. Right back. I'm not going to consider Bellerin. So let's consider Maitland Niles, or who do you want from City? Is it Kyle Walker or you want to play Cancelo?
I like Cancelo. I think he's better than Kyle Walker and he should be playing at right back.
That's
I, Cancelo is such a
That is
good
a
player.
very bold statement.
yeah.
I think
I
Cancelo is as a City fan. I think he's very versatile. So
he's
playing him in
versatile,
a
but
position playing in a position where which needs help is more important. So I would put him somewhere in on the left wing and let him do something creative on that side and keep Kyle Walker on the right. Because Kyle Walker he's got the pace, he's got the physique, and
I'm not giving
he's
that
got that
position.
he
Left back has
he
to be
can run
Kieran
in
Trippier.
properly.
Yes, I'll choose Kyle Walker
Okay,
too.
well we can, but for right back I'd say Kyle Walker over Cancelo as well. So.
Kyle Walker is good, but he makes mistakes. He makes a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, yeah.
He
He's
gives
got
away
mistakes in the
Yeah,
match, right?
he gives away his penalty many times. I've
Yeah.
seen,
Yeah,
national
but
that is one of his
but I still
drawbacks.
patriotism.
yeah I'll still choose Kyle Walker over Cancelo. Cancelo
Yeah,
will
I
play
think
left back because he's trying
when
to adapt
someone
to
like
that
Kyle Walker has
situation.
earned Pep Guardiola's trust, it says something that he has the ability to perform and
Yeah.
step up as a player and really provide motivation to his team, especially when they're looking when their heads are down. So for me, Kyle Walker
Yeah,
on the right wing,
he's a leader
right back.
material
Yeah,
sometimes. Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, yeah,
We lost Ashwin.
I'll concede to Walker.
Yeah.
Shrey, who did you pick? If you spoke, I might have missed it.
It's Walker, yeah. He's quick. He can also defend. Like Cancelo just goes
Yeah.
forward. Like he can't defend as much as Walker does.
Is anyone
So,
considering else?
Actually, I think Cancelo can defend, but he's put in a more attacking position than when he's supposed to
yeah,
defend. But when
he's a wing back, right?
when he drops back, yeah. But when he does drop back, he defends as well sometimes. Yeah, he wins possession back pretty well.
He, he'll have to play as a left back. City doesn't have a left back.
For a City team, yeah, he would play left back.
Doesn't have
We'll
a
get
left
to
back.
the combined 11
Doesn't
and we'll
exist.
discuss that time.
They do have Mendy and Zinchenko, but
Benjamin Mendy
both are
exists.
They are,
inconsistent.
of course, they're not
No.
like Cancelo, and also they'll have to play him.
Yeah,
I
Right.
agree.
they are
Right
they are
back.
orthodox left backs, but no, not over
Yeah.
Cancelo.
Okay.
So
And
Leno in goal and Kyle Walker is the right back. So that's 1-1.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. The first centre back. Let's start off with Shriari. Do you
Now
who's from Arsenal? Gabriel. Let's consider Gabriel is playing.
Left centre back or right centre back?
Let's play right centre back because Gabriel plays on the left. Okay, let's start off with the right centre back.
Okay.
Who's yeah? So do you think it's
Centre back.
yeah? Go ahead.
Stones
Even
and
though, okay, yeah, you go ahead.
Holding, right? Stones holding
Yes.
David
Stones.
Luiz.
Holding.
these three.
No, who plays at the right centre back for City?
Ruben Diaz.
Ruben Diaz.
No, Ruben
Diaz.
Diaz plays on the left. Ruben Diaz on the
Ruben
left
Diaz
centre back.
plays on
Right
the
centre
left.
back is
Laporte
Stones.
is at the left, right? Like Laporte is still injured now. Is he?
Yeah.
No, he's
but
not getting
when
him ahead
Laporte-
of Stones.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
but
Ruben
Laporte
Diaz
is
is on the
recovering, I think. Yeah, Ruben Diaz on the
So-
left and Stones on the right.
So
I think
you've
Ruben
got
Diaz
John
is having a
Stones.
stellar season.
You've got John Stones and who?
David Luiz, I
Rob
think.
Holding, right?
Rob Holding, yes. Rob Holding
Yeah.
or David Luiz. One of them. I'd personally go with David Luiz.
Yeah, David Luiz, he can pick
I'd back
passes,
that,
bro.
yeah.
He's good on the ball. Like he's
He can
more
pick
technical.
any pass. He can ping passes properly. But
But
I
I think
think,
he'll make mistakes against
Oh.
City.
see, my point is we should have both Ruben Diaz and Gabriel in this team.
Yeah, that's
So
that's exactly what I
Yeah.
was gonna say right now.
Ruben Diaz
Yeah.
is having a
I
stellar
was gonna
season
go
for
with the
City,
same.
and Arsenal player of the season so far has been Gabriel. So
Mm.
I think the centre back partnership has to be Gabriel and Ruben Diaz.
Ruben Diaz. Yes.
Do you agree, Paritosh?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, on paper
Alright.
for Arsenal, I think Gabriel is the best centre back now. Considering how many mistakes David Luiz makes, Gabriel is easily the best centre back for them.
I think that's what makes him better
So, yeah,
because
I-
David Luiz makes mistakes and that decreases the standard of defense. Like defense in
The fact that he's only 23 right now is
yeah
just
and
brilliant.
that. So if
And
he's doing some small major
30-year-old.
small mistakes, so yeah, that's what
Yeah, I
makes
think
him better.
Gabriel has to be there, and I would definitely take him at United tomorrow. We need a centre back when I would
I'll
take
take him
Gabriel.
at Barca too, bro. He's good.
Right. So Ruben Diaz and Gabriel are centre backs. It's going equal right
Yeah.
now. So yeah, left back. Is there a debate, or do you think Tierney walks into the
No.
team?
Tierney walks in. Tierney
Yeah,
walks in.
Easy.
I'll say
Except-
Tierney. Yeah, I can
He
see.
walks in every Premier League team ever.
He has the character. He's shown the captain-like qualities, I think, so that's why he'll definitely walk.
Look at the balls he whips in the box, dude. Look at the quality of the
Yeah.
balls he whips in the
Yeah.
box. There's just nobody to finish them, but he puts it on a plate. Literally, he puts it on a plate for every attacker we have. They just don't finish it, but he's done everything right. He's never put a foot wrong, and he's always respected the club. He showed passion at the club. He's the one screaming at the players when we concede a goal. I've seen it a lot of times. We've been conceding a lot lately, and he's the only one that's screaming at the players. Aubameyang, he sees what's going on and he walks away. But Tierney is the only one who's looking at Leno. He's saying, "What are you doing? Come on, guys, cooperate, defend. Why are you letting that shot come in? That shot against that shot we took from Dominic Calvert-Lewin that almost went in last game. Tierney
Yeah.
got so mad at Ceballos for not blocking the shot. Tierney got like he started screaming at Ceballos and stuff. He's captain quality. He's going to be the future captain of Arsenal. He
Right.
walks
And
into this.
Scotland.
Yeah, and Scotland.
Right.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
It's a tough,
But
Tierney-
tough spot for Scotland. But yeah.
but he can play left
highly
center
rate.
back as well.
Exactly, and not many players can do that. So yeah, I think Tierney has to be the left back. And yeah, let's. What formation are we playing? 4-3-3, 4-2, 4-2-3-1.
Let's go with a 4-4-2. 4-4-2.
I don't
4-3-3
think
would
I think 4-3-3 would be is more
Yeah.
ideal. Yeah.
because I think that's
4-3-3.
the formation both teams go with.
Yes.
Yeah, I think both teams
Okay,
are, but we're gonna probably go with 3-4-3. That's for sure. Because
But
Man
let's
City's
consider the
attack,
4-3-3
Yes.
because we're building a quality team here who are not afraid of conceding goals. Right. So
Oh no! Don't do him dirty like this.
who's
that can hurt. He'll not come, bro, next time. So
I'm used to this now. It's been my life for the last 3 months.
Arsenal fans should be used to banter, because
To this.
that's what they are. So yeah, let's get into the CDM. Partey is injured. Look,
Rodri.
Thomas Partey, if he was fit, he walks into any team in the Premier League, be it Liverpool.
Considering injuries,
Not really. But
No,
if
no,
Partey was
no.
fit, Partey definitely is in the team, right?
Partey walks
Yeah.
into this midfield, so I don't think there's a debate on the holding midfield position. Although
Yeah,
I
it's
consider
Rodri.
to be the box-to-box one, not the holding midfielder.
So Thomas Partey, if he was fit, he's not fit, is he?
He's not fit, but is this combined 11 allowed to have injured players or only the
We'll have
combined 11?
to. No, I don't think we can have that, can we? So
No,
let's go with the
Aubameyang
fit
is also
players.
not getting into this team. Done.
But then I think we have to go with Rodri on this for
Yes,
holding midfielder.
Okay,
I
that
can't
gets a
do
little unfair on Arsenal, to be fair, because their best two players are injured. But
So-
do you guys agree that Partey would walk into any team in the Prem?
Yes.
I
Would
would
you-
like
would you
to
take
see
him
him
at
play
City?
alongside Rodri, though.
I rate.
I would love to see him play alongside Rodri.
That happened at
both of
Atletico.
them in that partnership.
Yes, that happened. at
Exactly.
Exactly.
And that was a very
Yeah,
good
that's very
partnership. So would I replace Rodri with
And with
Partey?
Gabby
It's a
on the
tough
right,
one,
it was.
but I
Yeah,
would love to see them
And
play
it would be
together.
such an
hopefully.
energetic and physical midfield if you have
Yeah,
Rodri and
it would
Partey both.
Yeah.
It would be unbreakable
exactly.
almost.
Partey against
All-
United, he ran the show. He dictated the whole full tempo of the match. So
It's not
yeah,
like
Thomas Partey.
he wasn't sitting as in front of the defense as the defensive midfielder. He was box to box. He ran everywhere. He controlled the show, megging Fred thrice, 4 times, megging Paul Pogba, taking him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes non-existent in the pitch.
Yes.
Yeah, Partey is amazing, but yeah, we have to go with Rodri. And who's the second midfielder?
Kevin De Bruyne. What are we?
Yeah,
Obviously,
Obviously,
I
Kevin
would
De
go De Bruyne.
Bruyne.
De
and-
Bruyne.
Yeah.
if
And
he is not gonna be available for this combined 11, then the midfield is City's.
Who are the
Yeah.
midfield three though? De Bruyne, Rodri, and
either Fernandinho, I think, or
Bernardo
I put
Phil
Gundogan in there.
Foden.
I would put Gundogan in this lineup.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah,
central midfield.
Gundogan. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Carabao, no, EFL Cup, no, so I think he'll play.
Sriri, what do you think? Do you think let's not talk about Arsenal's midfield, but do you think it should be Fernandinho or Gundogan?
Fernandinho is like an experienced person, but I would pick Gundogan over Fernandinho. Especially you're playing him as a number 8, so I think Gundogan.
Right. So Jugal says only if we had Giroud to help to head the whipped crosses DNA puts in. Yeah, that's true. And Giroud, he's killing it for Chelsea right now. He hasn't scored in a couple of games, but he scored 4, right? In
Champions
was
League.
it the Champions
Sevilla.
League? Yeah.
Yes.
Against Sevilla, yeah. Brilliant.
Well, he's done Arsenal
Brilliant
bad.
poker.
Bro,
Right.
He's
the
playing
So
better than Timo.
fact is,
He's playing better than Werner. So
he's not
At this
playing
moment,
Werner
yeah.
up front. He's playing Werner on the wing for some
yeah,
goddamn reason.
exactly.
He's
Werner has
That's
been a left winger for them.
playing Werner up front, isn't it? He tried playing Werner up front for the first half of the season, and he's done nothing there. He's at
he's
least getting some
missing
assists on the
chances.
left wing.
but then we know
He's only
Werner
scored a
is
brace
an
against
amazing
Southampton
player.
when he was played up front.
It takes
But
time to
that
settle in
was
the
one
Premier League.
game. He's played
Yeah,
there
exactly.
about
Just one game though.
12 games at centre forward, and he's done pretty much nothing. So he bounces off of Tammy Abraham well, and he's providing assists at least. So that's a good signing.
But yeah, he is a great signing, but I think he should be used more often up front. And
Yeah.
look, Lampard is a fraud, man. How much did they spend? 250, 300 million, and they're still sixth or something. And yeah, so the
They should be
midfield,
on top.
exactly. They were supposed to be the title contenders, but they're nowhere to be seen right
Exactly.
now.
Gonna be such a flop.
Hasn't found the real tactics yet, if you ask me, because he has signed Havertz and Ziyech who play the same position. How would you fit players like Ziyech and Havertz in?
Yes.
That it doesn't make sense.
He's playing Ziyech on the wings. Like what?
Yeah, and
He's
Havertz would be
playing all
playing
the
as
players he
counter-attacking
signed in the
midfielder.
field. He's not using a formation. He's like, you guys go,
Yeah,
you're playing today.
But Mason
You see,
Mount gets
yeah,
it every time, though.
sorry?
Mason Mount all the time. First name. He's the villain of Chelsea.
Exactly. He Mason Mount, even for England, he gets ahead of Grealish, and I don't understand what is that with Mason
But
Mount.
he's a
But
quality player. I mean,
he is an
I feel
amazing
to have
player, but
Mason
he's
Mount.
nowhere near Jack Grealish.
No,
Grealish
yeah,
is
Mason
nowhere
Mount
near,
is-
but
Yeah.
so,
He's putting up miracles
yeah.
for Aston Villa.
he did that last season, and this season he's playing even better. So, yeah, what's the midfield
Yeah.
three? It's what's the midfield three? Rodri.
Rodri,
Rodri,
De
De
Bruyne,
Bruyne,
Rodri,
and
De
Gundogan.
Bruyne and Gundogan.
Gundogan.
All right. Front three. Well, to be fair, if Oba was fit, he gets into that
Yeah.
team, right?
yeah,
Yes.
he has more goals
Yeah.
and assists than Sterling, so he gets in on that left wing position.
Would you play him on the left wing, or would you play him up front
I'll
instead
play-
of Gabriel Jesus?
I think
It doesn't
Aubameyang should
matter.
go up front, not on the left.
Yeah.
No,
I'll choose
but
him as a
doesn't get
striker.
ahead of Aguero at centre forward. That's why I'm putting him
But
on the
Aguero
left.
is injured. So
Yeah,
Yeah, so is
Aguero.
Oba.
I don't think he
So
would.
is Oba.
I don't
yeah.
think Pep would start with Aguero. I actually think he would
Aguero
start
doesn't
with
start
maybe.
for Pep these days. Even when he's fit, he's on the bench.
I think
Yeah, but
he's looking for
I think
the future. He's making him a substitute so
Yeah.
that he can come in
Pep
and
doesn't want to risk him from getting injured again because he just came back from injury. So
Yes.
he's mostly relying on Jesus. But I think for this game, since it's the Carabao Cup, he would probably use Delap in
Liam
that centre
Delap.
forward position.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liam Delap.
Eddie Nketiah is better than this Liam Delap kid. Eddie Nketiah has Premier League goals.
Yeah, Eddie Nketiah has class. He's good.
Fair
Uh,
enough.
I don't think Nketiah is that great. To be fair, I
Not
don't
Arsenal
understand.
quality, but he's
It's
better
hard to
than this.
tell because
He's the current Arsenal quality. To be fair,
Yeah, current. Yeah, at the position we're in, yeah, he deserves to be in a Newcastle
Bro.
United, but yeah.
right? But if
if
Oba
Delap was
and
given more Premier League starts, he would have more goals and assists than Nketiah, I'm sure. And even in his appearances in the Carabao Cup, he has provided for City.
Yeah.
So
Providing isn't
I would
enough, right?
I meant scoring as providing for the team as a whole, but yeah.
Okay.
so who takes the left wing?
It'll be
I
Sterling.
Sterling.
Sterling, yeah. Sterling.
What if Oba was fit?
Oba
Would you
was
still
fit,
pick-
Oba for sure.
Oba was fit, I'd play him striker actually.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
see, but if we're considering Oba is fit, then Aguero is also fit. Then Aguero gets in ahead of Oba at centre forward.
Yeah. Aguero's ahead of Pogba, but
So that's why I would play Aubameyang on the left wing and Aguero centre forward if they were fit. But they're not,
If they're
and
not fit,
Sterling would play left wing.
yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Sterling on the left, or would you consider playing Ferran Torres?
No. Torres plays on the right.
I think,
He's a right winger.
yeah,
Yeah,
Ferran
but
Torres is actually, he's better on the right. Yeah.
all right.
I'll
So
choose.
Torres is
I'll choose.
not like he's
yeah.
not technically a winger. He's not quick enough. So I think he's much better as an attacking midfielder to play him there.
But he in
Okay.
You know,
Valencia he
he
played as a
he
winger.
drops inside. He doesn't stay. He doesn't keep width when he's playing. So I don't think he's a winger kind of a person. But
I don't
he
think
is
any
good.
of those players who we are discussing are typical wingers. I think be it even
Yeah.
Mahrez plays on the right, but he cuts inside. And
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
talk about
Mahrez.
Sterling. Sterling also goes in. Oba I think he is a striker who plays on the left wing. So Oba has to be
Typical
the
winger.
striker for me.
Pepe is a
Right.
typical
So
winger.
yeah, Pepe is one, and Willian as well. But
Let's
okay.
not talk
We're gonna
about
put Pepe ahead of Willian in this. We have
every.
to.
Right. So Sterling on the left wing.
yes.
Yeah.
Right wing, we've got a lot of options from Man City, especially in the right wing. Ferran Torres, Mahrez,
Mahrez. Yeah.
or Pepe
Bernardo
or
Silva.
Willian.
Bernardo Silva.
Or
Bernardo
Bernardo
Silva.
Silva.
Bernardo
Right.
Silva's done nothing in the
Oh.
last. So I'm not considering Bernardo Silva in this.
I think Bernardo
there are
Silva
players
is a
City
better off as
who
a
aren't
midfield
highly rated, to
substitute.
be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
He
He's very underrated. Very
yeah. He
underrated.
can
Exactly.
play in the
And
midfield substitute, but he's done nothing in the last year or something. So I don't think he gets in
isn't
on the
that
right wing
better
position.
for you?
the problem with City is they've got way too much quality on the bench and they don't get a run of regular games because the players we are discussing, be
Yeah.
it Bernardo Silva or Mahrez, they'd walk into most of the teams in the Premier League except Man City
For
and
us
except
as well.
maybe Liverpool.
But I think
Right.
Nicolas Pepe deserves a shout at least. At the very least, he deserves a
Yeah,
shout.
but I'd put Nicolas
Yeah,
Pepe on the right wing to
I'd
be
put
fair
Pepe.
over Mahrez.
He's much more of the winger that they need to keep with in terms of width and in terms of being a straightforward winger. Pepe is the best in the case of City. If you see and compare, I don't think there's any winger who's that good in like one-on-one situations when he's up against defenders. Because we don't see Mahrez
Yeah.
going up against defenders when he's wide. He cuts in, so we don't see that.
He cuts in a lot.
You know
Yeah.
the technical ability which he has in the wide.
But the problem or the contradictory to that is Pepe is good in one-on-one, but I would bring in
He
Bernardo
cannot
Silva
finish.
or Mahrez. You see
I'll
Mahrez and
choose
Bernardo Silva,
Mahrez
they
on
create more chances than Pepe.
Yes. Exactly. I'll choose Mahrez on this.
Even
Look,
I would go with Mahrez.
I don't think
Yeah.
that's right because Bernardo Silva he gets more chances. I don't think he's that much of a creator. He mostly gets into the box and tries to finish his balls. But uh, Pepe is more of the creator. Pepe he doesn't cut inside. He goes on to the right back's spot and he
Left back.
tries left
Left
back
back.
spot,
Yeah, left back.
shifting them around, and he tries playing with the right back of Arsenal and combine plays, and then he tries taking the shot off, or he tries taking a cross in, or something like that. He doesn't get into the box enough. That's why he doesn't have that many goals.
So Paritosh and Shreyar, you have gone with Pepe, right?
Yeah, I would have to give it to Pepe. Yeah.
Akash, you go
Because
with Pepe.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad for not including as many Arsenal players in the squad.
Yeah, but
So I feel like
this is
Pepe
as many
does
we
deserve
can
the
put.
Right. Somil, you would go with Mahrez.
Yes, I'll go with Mahrez.
I would go with Mahrez as well. I think he is highly underrated.
Yes.
But yeah, so the final, we have well, the striker, Lacazette, Nketiah, Martinelli, Balogun, or Gabriel Jesus.
I'll actually choose Martinelli over here if I think he's playing.
Yeah,
Martinelli
he's
is
fit.
yeah, he's fit. He's fit.
Yeah, I think I'll choose him over Gabriel Jesus. I think they'll rest him, so I'll choose Martinelli.
Yeah.
On this.
No,
The
but
problem
he's
for
fit. Gabriel
that was
Jesus
wrong.
chances and he shoots blank so many times.
Yes,
The
exactly.
amount of chances
Jesus
Jesus gets is
Jesus
insane.
is not
And
like a
Martinelli gets
striker.
Yeah.
Like he's like a false nine. He doesn't
Yeah,
become
yeah,
a poacher and
Martinelli
he
is an
doesn't shoot.
out and out striker. He can do everything. He can take on a man. He can run from one box to another and still score the goal. And he can do everything. So I think Martinelli should be in this team for sure.
I don't think Gabriel Jesus can be the solution for Man City in the next 5 years
Yeah.
after Aguero is gone.
Haaland,
So Haaland is linked.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to City. Man, City have got the money to buy
had
anyone.
played for City, didn't he?
Yeah,
So who are you guys going with? Somil, who are you going with? Martinelli.
Yes, Martinelli.
Akash,
Martinelli for sure.
Shriyari,
Martinelli. Sure. He's
Paritosh.
the only proper striker, if you ask.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Martinelli. Yeah.
All right. So that's a clean
Yeah,
sweep.
sure. It's
Right. So
the only Arsenal player with a clean sweep, I think. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. That was the
yeah,
second
if Partey
player.
was fit, I was
Forgot
all
Tierney.
in for Partey if he was
Yes,
fit.
same.
But
So
yeah, so the team, how many? We have got Leno in goal. That's one
Tierney at
Arsenal
left
player.
back.
Yeah, Tierney at left back is another Arsenal player. Gabriel and
Diaz
Ruben
and
Diaz,
Gabriel.
4 Arsenal players.
Yeah.
and Kyle Walker as the right back. Right,
Yeah.
and the midfield three
Yeah.
is City.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's 5 City players and 3 Arsenal players. Yeah, and Martinelli is the 4th Arsenal. Pepe is the 5th Arsenal. It's 5 all, and Sterling is the 6th
Sterling.
City player. So it's 6-5. We've somehow found a way to get 5 and 6 players, Arsenal players. That's surprising, to be honest. But
I think, but considering the team we have, they're all underperforming. Most of us are under.
yeah.
is true,
So
yeah.
let's wrap up the show. The final prediction. Let's predict for all the games. Am I visible?
We have lost him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think we've lost him.
Yeah. So should we wrap up the show? Wait.
I wait for him to come back, or
Wrap up the show.
Wait a second. Okay, so we'll wrap up the show then. I think he'll have some network issues or something.
Yeah.
So who are you choosing, Paritosh?
I think it's gonna be a 2-0 win to City.
Shriyari, you? What about you?
Yeah, same. I think it would be a 2-0 or a 3-1. If Arsenal get a penalty, then 1. But never know.
Let's ask Balaji. What do you think, bro?
I'm gonna be confident. I'm gonna say 2-1 to Arsenal.
What's your prediction? I missed it. Akash says 2-1 to Arsenal.
Yes,
Paritosh?
confident.
2-0.
Shriyari and I agree
Score
2-1.
two goals today.
2-0, sorry.
3-1.
Shriyari said
obviously,
3-1.
like
3-1.
Oh, Shriyari said 3-1. Paritosh, you said 2-0.
Yeah.
Somil?
I say 2-1 City. Arsenal will score a goal.
I am going
But
Martinelli brace. Martinelli brace today.
Oh, please stop.
We
Don't
gave
have-
the center
don't
for
have so
position
high
of
hopes
Jesus.
on him.
You can't give him this
No.
much also.
Yeah, don't have so high hopes on him. Martinelli brace.
all right. So I'm going to go with Arsenal here. I think Arsenal will pull off a miracle and they'll beat. I think they'll beat City and then they'll lose to Chelsea. And
If we
I
lose
think
to Chelsea and Brighton and Burnley win, we'll
No,
be
I
in the
think
relegation zone.
if Arsenal is winning today, today, right? So I think they'll go on to win the cup if they are winning today.
It's the quarterfinals, not semi-finals.
No, I don't think so. I think they'll go on to win the cup,
Spurs are still in the
So-
competition.
bro.
yeah, but
they're first-
I don't
they're-
really think Spurs are a big threat.
1 week back they were top of the league, and you see where they are now.
Yeah, that
They've
I
lost
can
two
agree.
consecutive games already. So
Yes.
So three of you are going with City's win. I'm going with Akash. I think Arsenal will pull it off. That's
Oh,
surprising. And
that's nice.
Gone
can
again.
you guys-
Yeah, you can hear you. We can see you.
Yeah. So okay, the other matches. Let's take a quick look at them. Newcastle versus Brentford. Screw that. Stoke versus Tottenham. We expect Tottenham. Why am I not visible?
Tottenham.
God damn it.
No,
Tottenham.
Mourinho will do something and Stoke will win.
So, that would be hilarious if Tottenham get knocked out of Stoke. And I think it is in Stoke. Yeah, it is in
I mean, you
a
never
rainy
know.
day in Stoke.
I mean,
Those is
can they do it on a cold, rainy
very
night in Stoke?
unpredictable. So
Exactly. That's the point. So, right. So the last one is United versus Everton. Somel, what do you think?
Tough one. I think United.
Akash.
Where is it happening?
It's
United.
at Goodison Park.
Goodison Park. Yeah.
Goodison Park.
United have a chance because they're shit at home like us.
Yeah, I can agree with
Except
that.
the Leeds.
I mean, they compensated with a
Leeds match.
6-2 win
Yeah,
against
except the
Leeds
Leeds
at
match.
home.
But before that, they're
Otherwise,
they're
they've been
shit at
horrible at home. Yeah.
We're
So-
10 wins away in a row away from home, so that's a positive.
United already won against Everton as well, right? The season at Goodison
Yeah,
Park.
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
we
at
beat them.
Goodison. Yeah.
So
Right, so
I think I'm gonna have to go with United 3-0.
3-0.
Harry Maguire
Paritosh.
will score corner.
I
He's
wouldn't be
really
surprised if he scored.
He's
I wouldn't be surprised if he
first a
scores an own
Martinelli
goal from
brace,
corner.
first a Martinelli brace, and now a header from Maguire.
The header from Maguire will be
You're
an
on a
own
roll,
goal.
bro. You're on a
That
roll.
dude, he can do anything.
Yeah, own goal.
He'll bring his fridge.
So, Paritosh, what's your prediction?
I think United would win. Yeah, they've got a good.
And
They're on a run. So yeah, they definitely win this one.
Shriyari, do you think Everton will do
I
something?
predict United to win with a clean sheet, like say 3-0, 2-0.
Right. So,
Because
yeah, that's
do
yeah, go
you?
ahead.
So yeah, the biggest threat for Everton is their aerial ability, right? That they have
Yeah.
Yeah.
BCL, they have Erina, they have Keane. They all are good in the air, but so is Harry Maguire. And since he's predicting Maguire will have a good match, I think Maguire will have a good match. He'll be able to defend BCL. So yeah, I think United will win this easily.
All right. So,
Yeah.
okay, let's wrap up the show. Thanks. It's been a long show, to be honest. So, yeah, thanks everyone for showing up. Thanks, Paritosh.
Thank you.
Can you guys see me
It was
now?
fun.
What's wrong with my? Can you guys hear me though?
Yes.
I'm back.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Right, cool. So let's end the show. Thanks everyone for coming, and viewers, thanks for viewing, and thanks for watching, and thanks for your comments down in the live chat. And we really appreciate it. 3 of you guys are going for a City win. Me and Akash are going for an Arsenal win, and yeah, we'll see how it turns out. So yeah, Somil, you can end the show. I have network issues.
Okay, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the video, and subscribe to our channel. And yeah, that's it. And if you have anything important for us, put it in the comment section. Thank you.
All right. So thanks everyone. Thanks for coming on. And you guys can follow us on our socials. The links to everything is down in the description box below. And yeah, we'll speak to you all in the next video. Thanks for watching and thanks for coming on, guys. Bye.
Guys.